It's Chloe Erica, and I am finally back. I lost the password to my account, so it was really rough trying to get back in. So I'm back, and I'm back with a new and highly requested video on all my other social medias. So I, in the recent past, have started to focus a lot on social media. Of course, I focus on school, but I've definitely started using social media a lot more. And I am going to talk about what happened to my social media account on TikTok. It used to be Musical.ly, and then they turned it into TikTok. You guys probably already know that. But every time I talk to a fan, every time I talk to a follower, every time I talk to a comment, they always ask me, how did you get 14.8 thousand followers in 2 months? And that's what I'm going to talk about today. It's not going to be any hacking into the system or anything. It's not going to be buying followers. It's going to be really what I did. Because I did not do anything to force those followers upon me. And I know a lot of people say, oh my god, you need to go try this app, you need to try this followers app, you need to try this site. They're all scams. They will steal your personal information. So today I'm going to talk about what I did and some tips and tricks, because this is certainly not the end of my social media platform, and I am going to keep growing it as much as possible. So I'm gonna go grab my trap phone real quick. Yes, my trap phone. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a little run over of what my account looks like. My account is at @CloGrayCrash, as in Chloe as in Chloe, Gray as in Lauren Gray, I guess, the color gray, Gray, and Crash as in as if you were going to say car crash. That's my nickname. Crash is my nickname, so yeah. But let me refresh this real quick, because my videos aren't fully refreshed. And I just posted not too long ago, so the first few videos are going to look a little weird. Meaning they're going to look not very liked. So, but I will show you some of the ones that do get a lot of likes. So this is my account. I love to do edits. And I started this account about a year ago. A little more, but the last time I checked, it said I was at 367 days in from the letter from Musical.ly. So yeah, here we go. I have a lot of views on most of my videos. Some of them don't always make the For You page. But yeah, I do get a lot of notifications for all my videos. This right now is probably my top video that's getting liked at the moment. That are somewhat liked, but not as much. I love to edit, by the way. It's so much fun. So yeah, I have these types of videos. And then this is just a regular slow-mo. But then I've got videos that got mad amount of likes. Like this one, 28.8 thousand. These are a lot more in my videos, but I did make a video recently, about a month ago. I'm trying to find it right now. Okay, it's up a little bit. It was for the face stretch challenge, and I ended up getting a crap ton of likes on it. Like, tens of thousands. And where is it again? Okay, it's down a little bit. But yeah, these are my videos. There it is. Not this one. This one. 46.4 thousand likes. And yes, I did go ahead and do that challenge, which is going to be my #1 tip, is do challenges, because people will notice you a lot better, and when you make your own original Musical.lys, people will notice you more. So the two things that you should probably do is you should probably first do the challenges, try to give your little debut. It won't happen for everybody, but eventually, like, if you keep trying, you will get there. And my next thing is I would go ahead and I would make original videos. Like, make original videos that you would find interesting yourself. Because if you make videos that are interesting to yourself, it's more like, instead of doing the same quota, you could always do something original and people will like it more. I started to do original comedy and I do rap songs on occasion for videos. And those get quite a bit of likes. And I also did a Billie Eilish cover that got over 300 likes. And I know that a lot of you might be saying that I don't know what I'm talking about because I only have 14.8 thousand followers. But to put it into perspective for you, I had 2 months ago, I only had less than 1,000 followers. I don't even remember. Over the spring break, I had 150. So, and I only got 1 to 2 likes per video. But this is where my story begins. I made a video that was remotely interesting to people. Like, it was about my opinion about underage kids on the app. And I logged out of the account for about a week. And when I came back, I woke up one morning and I was like, hey, I'm going to go back to my old Musical.ly because I'm not getting likes on my new one. AKA my old one. I went back to it. And so I went there and I had 1,000 followers because of the one video I made. And when I made that video, a lot of people were hating on me for it, but it got onto the For You page even when the For You page was for famous people, which was crazy. I was absolutely driven insane by that. And the first time that I actually got those likes, I was shaking. I was literally shaking because I didn't know how to handle it. Now, I eventually, I went back to making my normal videos and I only got up to 10 likes on them, but that's when Musical.ly came out with the new update for the For You page. And I started making videos. They sometimes got 100, sometimes they got 30, but I then started making Musical.lys on the daily that got 90 to 400 likes on all the videos. And what I did was I did comedy. Comedy, comedy, comedy. People love comedy. People, unless you're doing transitioner videos, you don't want to, sorry, notification. You don't want to do very many lip sync videos. I mean, unless you're a beauty guru, then you can. But if you're just doing your thing on Musical.ly and lip syncing, then that's probably not going to help you out there very much. So I would recommend that you do comedy. And comedy is very entertaining. You can be original in your comedy and you can also make costumes for your comedy. Another thing that also gets a lot of likes chaining off of that is cosplaying. Cosplaying is a really fun thing to do, I'm sure. I just can't afford it. I am a 16-year-old broke kid, so I'm not really a cosplayer, but I've noticed that a lot of people have fun doing it. If you have enough money to cosplay, then go ahead and do it. I've noticed that a lot of the famous crown people can cosplay. So I would think that that would be another one on the list for a tip. So I've probably done about 4 tips now. This is such an unorganized video. So I'm going to go with tip number 5. Tip number 5. Make your voice heard on Musical.ly. If people if you go onto a popular video and you comment something, people will most likely like your comment and they will view your profile. And that's another way that I found things, because I never comment negative stuff on people's things, but I always try to make sure if it's a video that's exploding into a For You page video, I comment, because I will get the most viewers of the comment. So that's another tip. Tip number 6. I would would say tip number 6 is to do transitions. Transitions make lip sync videos a lot easier. I mean, yeah, you can do the slow-mo. A lot of people do the slow-mo. But I have another trick for you guys. And that is the slow-mo trick. And, sorry, I was just refreshing my feed. So, I'm going to show you guys. So, I'm on fast mode right now. And yes, this phone is absolutely terrible. But what you're going to do is you're going to hold the slow button. And then you're going to record. And usually it works. I'm not sure if it works on Android. But I'm going to pick a sound and I'm going to try to do it. Yeah, I'll use that sound, whatever. So, I have it on fast mode. Then I hold on the slow button. Yeah, it doesn't work on Android. But if you guys haven't heard the slow-mo trick, then you probably should do that soon. I might switch a video over to my Android just to do it at some point. But yeah, today's not the day. I had never known that Android didn't work with it. So I would say another thing is Musical.ly, TikTok, whatever it's called. Once you get the opportunity to go live, do it. Because that's tip number 7. I've noticed that ever since I had the opportunity to go live, I'll be honest with you, you have to have at least 1,000 followers to go live, and it really sucks. But as soon as you get 1,000 followers, just go live, go live, go live. There are ways to kick out the haters. There are ways to kick out the predators and all that stuff. So I will probably teach you guys in my next video how to do that. But that is tip number 7, is to go live, because then you can interact with your followers and you can like form bonds with your followers so they stay. And I know that makes me sound very self-centered, but I love my fans, and every video, every edit, everything, I love you all. Like, I don't care who you are, I love you all. So that's tip number 7. Tip number 8, I would say do not follow anybody unless they are active, because the more followers you get, the more you want to follow back. But if they are actually being distinct, I would say follow them. If they're making duets with you, if they're making reactions, any of those things. And I know it's very tempting. It's probably a good idea to follow private accounts if they make a duet with you, because duets can bring you very far. Because it depends on the person that does it, but the more duets you get, the more exposure you have, because there will be a direct link to your account. So I would say just make duet things, like things that can be duetted. And that is my 8th tip. Tip number 9, I would say engage with your followers. And I used to think, oh, you've got to engage with your followers as little as possible so then you look good. You do not look good if you do not engage with your followers. If you stand up for your followers, if you have a lot of funny jokes with them, if you talk to them, they will stay. You will be friends with them. And it's just really good to like stand up for your followers. It just makes a really good, close like bond. And also it makes you look really good because you're actually acknowledging the people who helped you up there. So that's the other thing. And then I have one more tip. Tip number 10 is to be yourself on Musical.ly. Because I know you've heard of that saying, be yourself because everybody else is taken. That really applies in Musical.ly. Express yourself. Be you. Because you know what? If you try to be like Lauren Gray, for example, it's probably not going to go down very well. If you try to be like Danielle Cohn, it's probably not going to go down very well. If you are going to try to be like Bad Baby, she's not a muser, but still, it's not going to go down very well. Because if you are just being your original self and you are humble about everything that you've accomplished, you can talk about it. You can be like really excited about it, but don't be like rubbing it in people's faces. But overall, just be humble, be yourself, be original. And that's how you get a lot of followers on Musical.ly, honestly. Is I have been myself for a very long time on that app. I used to try to act like Bad Baby and Lauren Gray combined, but I found out that a lot of people didn't really like that. So I once just said I'm fed up trying to be someone I'm not, and I'm gonna be me. And ever since that day, I have literally had an amazing time on social media. So those are my 10 tips. And I'm really happy that you guys got to watch this video. I know it wasn't a very helpful video probably, but subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day whenever you're watching this. So those are my tips. Alright, Chloe out.